Hi and welcome to this new lecture. I'm very excited to show you now how to put your web app on the internet so that everyone can visit your app using the URL that you are going to give to them. And the process of putting your app into the internet is known as deployment. Basically, you get your files, your project files, and you upload them into a server which runs 24/7, so it runs all the time. Now you have two options, basically two options. The first option is to turn your computer into a server, which is crazy because you need to work on a lot of server configuration matters, which is the job of a network administrator. You are the programmer. It doesn't make much sense to work on server administration issues. That's why the second solution that I'm going to suggest you is the best one. So the second solution is to upload your files into another computer, which is already configured and it's optimized to serve web apps on the internet. Most of the options are of course paid. You have to pay for these servers, which makes sense, but there's also free solutions which I'm going to use in this lecture. Python Anywhere is one of them. So go to pythonanywhere.com. You can see the link in there. And then create an account which is completely free. And once you create the account and you log in, you are going to see here the dashboard. So I'm in the dashboard here. Then we need to create a web app. So go to web, to the web menu, and add a new web app, the button here. So your web app's domain name. So immediately Python Anywhere is giving us the URL or the domain of our app. So it's going to be, in my case, ardit123.pythonanywhere.com. In your case, it would be, again, your username .pythonanywhere.com. Click Next and click Flask because we use Flask for our web app. Click the Python version that you used for your web app. Now here I would like to change this from flaskapp.py to main.py. Be careful here, make sure you respect all the slashes. So it's my site /main.py. I typed in main.py because the file that contains the Flask app instance, in my case, it's called main.py. So make sure you reflect that name there and click Next. Alright, so my app is now online and I can visit it through my URL. For now, this says Hello Flask. That's the content of the web app on the server. I'll tell you why that is. So, to go to the project files now of the server, you want to go to Files. And this is the content of the My Site directory. So inside My Site we have this folder, PyCache, which you don't need to worry about that, just leave it there. And we also have the main.py file. So you see the path here, /home/ardit123/mysite. And this is the content. Now, if we open main.py, you are going to see that it's a Flask app. And you see that hello from Flask. So this app is returning that string. That's why we see hello from Flask here. So Python Anywhere just made a simple app for us. But this is not what we need. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to my local main.py file, Control A, copy all of that, Control A here and paste. And then go to save. And then go back to my site. So what I did is I updated the content of main.py. However, our app is not complete without the other files. So what we want to do now is we want to upload all the other files into the My Site directory. So let's have a look how our directory looks like. So we need a flatmates build directory, a static directory, and a templates directory. So let's create those directories in here. flatmates underscore bill and click on new directory. Now you are inside flatmates / bill. Go back to my site and you'll see flatmates underscore bill. So that one in there. Then we need static and template. So static, new directory. It will take us inside static. Go back to my site, create templates, press on new directory, go back to my site. And so we are done with the folders. Now we are inside flatmates bill. We want to upload the files that we have inside flatmates bill. So these ones in here. So go to upload a file, and then you need to locate your project file, so flatmates bill, and then go to flatmates bill folder and start uploading the files. Flat.py, then main.py, reports, and we also have this files directory. So I'm going to create a files directory here. So now I am inside files, so I'm going to upload the files that are inside files, which is a house.png, because we need this icon for the PDF. So choose that. And so house.png is inside this directory now. Flatmates bill has these 3 files, so it's looking good. Go to my site and then go to static. Inside static, let's see what we have inside static. Main.css. Okay, I uploaded that too. Then go to templates, upload templates is this one. Build form page. Okay. Index.html. Okay. And results.html as well. It's looking good. So let's go to my site, have a look. Everything looks okay. Now, if you go to your front end now and reload, you'll not see the changes because you have to reload your web app. So you want to tell Python Anywhere to rerun your web app, so that the new changes, the new files are reflected to the front end. To do that, go to Web and reload. Press this button. Then visit the app again and reload. Now, sometimes things go wrong, so in our case, for example, there is some sort of error, and you should know how to troubleshoot errors. So if your site is not working, you need to go to the Web tab, and then go down here, and you'll see the section log files, and you want to go to error log. Click that, and it will open the history of errors. So it's an OS error, a write error, error running with G application. The address is already in use. This happens because the way Python Anywhere runs Flask apps is different from the way we run in our computer. Python Anywhere uses an WizG file, which is configuration file, and all we have to do is go back to the files and locate our main.py file and just remove this line. Because as I mentioned, Python Anywhere uses another way to run Flask apps, so you don't need that line. Save. And then go back to, using this icon, go back to the dashboard and go to the web. We need to reload the changes now. And then reload the app. This time seems to be working. Go to the build page. Well, that's our page. Calculate, and we see the results. So our page is online now and anyone can visit it. So that's the URL. This is the homepage. That's how you deploy Python apps. So thanks, I hope you enjoyed. See you.